place.
Sadler, the pole sitter. 2 laps to go. And Earnhardt is within striking distance. Sadler close enough to challenge the pole sitter and last week's winner.
Here comes Earnhardt. He brought it down to less than a car length down the back straightaway.
Boy, does he get off the corner.
He does. That car has been hooked up all day. We've talked about it several times, and right now is when it really counts. We'll get the white flag this time.
And he's got to run.
Oh, he's got him loose coming down. He makes a move on the inside, Mike.
3 wide at the start-finish line past Glenn Allen. Dale Earnhardt Jr. into turn 1 with the lead. Does Nemechek have anything to battle back?
What a great drive by Earnhardt to get by Nemechek. Got him loose coming out of the corner, and here comes Elliott Sadler.
This isn't over. Sadler underneath Nemechek takes over second spot. The fastest car in qualifying draws a bead on the new leader.
He's gaining, but he doesn't have time, Mike.
What a day in history. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
will win the Coca-Cola 300. 16th Busch Series start.
And here's trouble as we come across the start-finish line. Jeff Green is hitting the wall.
And everybody will miss him. Tony, Uri, and crew will have a lot to be proud of.
If they said you hadn't seen hard yet, well, we know what they meant.
Off to victory lane.
He doesn't have time for autographs right now.
Off to victory lane goes Dale Earnhardt to see his son. Ned, you're a fellow who knows what that feels like.
Behind Earnhardt Jr., who now comes to the stripe right there, takes the white flag as he tries to deal with Tim Fedewa going into turn 1.
Well, I tell you what, he's shooting nobody any credits there. You can see he goes by Tim Fedewa. Tim Fedewa's trying to hold him off. He's staying at least that 1 lap better, but Earnhardt had nothing to do with it.
35 Busch races, 2 victories. Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets the checkers here at Dover Downs in his very first trip here, and that is a major factor, too. A tough racetrack, and he wins it on his first visit.
Yeah, he did, and he dodged a big bullet when he spun down here coming into pits, and he got it back out there and made up the time and won the race. Congratulations, Dale Jr. and Senior.
Today, Joe Bessie led 4 laps, Purvis led 11, Dillon led 10, McLaughlin led a lap, and Fedewa led 6, Bill Parsons led 3. One more time around the Milwaukee Mile. That's the battle for third. Purvis holding off David Green. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been the man of the day.
He can almost coast from there. You see the car, it looks like it has for every lap around here.
He's led 209 laps, and the Intimidator's son is the dominator today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins at Milwaukee. Let's see, third place, it'll go to Purvis. Green will come home in 4th, Henseth in 5th. Sawyer hangs on for a hard-earned 2nd place today. Yep, the Earnhardt family is back to victory lane again, and we will be there as well.
Final lap, white flag has been waved to Dale Earnhardt Jr. Benny, if he makes it back, he will have led 141 of 150 laps.
I think Dominator's a good name for this young man. A terrific job he has done today.
Very unassuming, very almost shy to a point.
Yes, and I just said today, what a great job he's done this year. Today is just the continuation of the 1998 season for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
What an impressive count. What an extremely nice young man. Chip off the block, he takes the checkered flag at California Speedway. And Tony Uri and the group were diving off the wall, celebrating win number 4 in 1998 in the Madison Bucket in the baby here. Let Mike drop that car a while. White flag for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His father's best finish at IRP, Dale Sr., was a 3rd in 1990. But the young man, the 3rd generation driver from Kannapolis, North Carolina, at 23 years of age, looks like he is 1 turn away from picking up his 5th win in 1998. The crowd on their feet, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the Kroger 200. Another night for a young man with incredible talent and incredible patience. As we check into their pits, I think Bill Lever's called up Tony Irwindale. And out of turn 4 for the white flag, 23-year-old Dale Earnhardt Jr. What bloodline, what an effort for this third-generation driver. That was Ralph Dale Earnhardt, and then Dale Earnhardt Sr., and now Dale Jr. Chip off the old blocks. An impressive, dominating performance tonight at Richmond International Raceway. And this young man waves to the crowd as the flash bulbs go off. He gets his 6th win in 1998. Here's the back of the line.
As you said, a very short period of time.
And he should be. Here is Dale Earnhardt Jr. to take the white flag last lap here at Gateway International Raceway outside St. Louis. Matt Kenseth is now 3.3 seconds back. Jeff Purvis has fallen to 8.6, and he may fall into the clutches of Andy Santerre in this final circuit. Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney by a narrow margin as Earnhardt rolls it off into turn 3.
And if he wins this race, he'll have a 102-point lead, and it looks like he will.
37th career Busch Series start, 7th victory for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Matt Kenseth comes across the line in 2nd. Jeff Purvis for 3rd. 4th, Andy Santerre, and by just 1 car length, Tony Stewart holds off Dave Blaney.
Right out there, but he can't get it.
Got to give him Ford's done a great job with that car, though, with the problems they've had, and he's still running 2nd. And I'll tell you, he's done a great job.
White flag, Dale Earnhardt Jr. hasn't won in the NASCAR Busch Series since last October at the Gateway International Raceway outside of St. Louis some 18 races ago. But he's going to win here today. First win of the year, 8th of his career. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins with a scramble behind them.
Wow.
With Todd Bodine holding off David Green. That was what Darrell Waltrip was reacting to. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it. And Ralph, some pressure is off that bunch. After not winning a race all season, Earnhardt Jr. trying to make it 2 in as many weeks.
White flag.
4/10 of a mile to go. Don't know if Jeff Green has anything for him.
I don't think he does right now.
But he's going to make one more shot at it.
He's trying to get the nose under him. Wow, what a great drive he made, but he just
Gave it an
couldn't do
effort.
it.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins. And you've got Grubb spinning. You have Tom Hubert spinning. But the win goes to Dale Earnhardt Jr. for the 2nd week in a row.
These cars aren't used to going up and down hills. So Ron Fellows has a problem. We're heading for the white flag lap. He may not have enough fuel in the pickup to make it. And here comes Dale. Look at this run. He's got to run. Dale Jr. has got him. He's under braking. Fellows doesn't have enough tire, and he may not have enough fuel. But Earnhardt locked up the right front. Oh, they touch. Big touch. Contact heading into the S's. You don't want to do it there. Too much guardrail. Look at the way this turns into a tunnel. Lap car up ahead. I was listening for the motor to cut out. Didn't hear it. But right now, Dale Jr. has got about a 7-car length lead under braking. Fellows has been very fast through the inner loop. Look at this. He closes right up. He's only got a few more corners. He's got really one more straightaway to take a shot and keep history for Ron Fellows. Dale could deny the sweep. Fellows won the pole in both the Craftsman Truck Series and the Busch Race. He won the truck race yesterday. He could make the sweep if he can get around Dale Jr. One more corner. I don't think he can do it. There's just not enough time. Now look at Ron, way too fast into that turn 10. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to pick up career victory number 10, his first on a road course, and he's going to deny Ron Fellows the clean sweep at Watkins Glen. What a finish. The crew ecstatic, and they should be. They know they have just beaten one of the best road course racers. For Jeremy Dale and Amy East.
Matt Abernathy has the white flag in hand. One more lap around Gateway.
Boy, the crowd's going crazy, too. They really like Dale Earnhardt Jr. in this part of the country, and they're waving and pulling for him as he goes down through there, and they also like Randy LaJoie. I didn't mean to imply they don't.
It'll be Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 11th Busch Series win in his 61st start. He'll also pick up 5 more bonus points for leading the most laps. Very valuable atop the battle for the Busch Series point standings. 4th win of the year, Dale Earnhardt Jr. going to victory lane here at Gateway International. Randy LaJoie finishes 2nd. Nemechek, Green, Keller, Kenson. That's how they come across the straight.
Chevrolet, that's the Busch Series car with Jeff Purvis right behind them. Kyle, just interesting to see what they might learn today. Jeff Gordon, Ray Aronham, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his team that would help them in tomorrow's 400-mile race. And here's a battle for 6th position on the final lap. Left side of your screen, Jeff Burton. Right side, Michael Waltrip. It's a battle for 6th and 7th. And here comes Earnhardt Jr. down in turn 3 for the last time.
And you know, you talk about Ray Evernham learning. You expect Ray Evernham and Jeff Gordon to learn something from the Busch race. I just hope Dale Earnhardt Jr. doesn't learn anything from this and come out tomorrow and do this to all the Winston Cup guys.
Well, they will wave the checkered flag for the 3rd generation driver for the 5th time in 1999 and the 1st time at Michigan Speedway. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Napa 200. Now let's see this battle for 6th
white
position.
flag
Next time by for Earnhardt Jr. started back in 20th position. The 24-year-old defending Busch Series champion. Trying to pick up his 6th victory in 1999 is less than a half a mile away from the checkered flag. This win tonight by Earnhardt Jr. will extend his points lead over Matt Kenseth as he comes out of turn 4, and his fans are on their feet waving. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins at Richmond, Virginia in the Autolite Platinum 250. And here's a battle.
And that's 17.
By white flag this time by.
Michael Waltrip leaving that inside lane tantalizingly open as they come to the white flag. Final lap at Daytona. Will it be Earnhardt Jr.? Will it be Waltrip? Or can Kenseth sneak through for the win? Kenseth has had 2 looks underneath Michael Waltrip. But Waltrip has not yet made a bid on Earnhardt Jr. Kenseth's waving at Jason Keller behind him.
Doesn't have help.
Michael Waltrip with a bob and a weave, but not enough to get alongside. Driving a Richard Childress number 3, made famous by his father. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the start-finish line. Checkered flag, he wins at Daytona.
Job, Junior. Everybody, great job, all you guys, Bobby, everybody.
Just like last July, Michael Waltrip pushes Dale Earnhardt Jr. home to victory.
Well, honestly, both races last year felt that good. And right there at the very end, I made an air pressure adjustment, screwed it right up.
Don't do that.
I won't do that. That's right.
Final lap for Dale Jr. Behind him, Burton trying to put some pressure on McCartney for 2nd. But it has been all 8 tonight here in Richmond. He'll lead 190 of 250 laps. His 3rd Richmond win and his 5th try here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Kunai 250. Career best finish for Jamie McMurray. He hangs on to 2nd over Jeff Burton. And the title contenders race to a draw tonight. Keller finishes a spot in front of Biffle, but Biffle led a lap and Keller did not.
Oh, no, you did good for your debut there, buddy. Kevin Mannion.
I don't know.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. with an arm out the window in his version of what Alan Kulwicki dubbed the Polish victory lap in honor of his heritage. And it's somewhat of a NASCAR tradition.
He's not going to get on that 18 degrees of bank, and he can't pass the pace car, but he wants to stay right with it. Wiggling back and forth.
I can see the line. Don't pass that pace car.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it with a last lap time of 2 minutes, 16 seconds.
It may only been at 70 miles an hour, but it was pretty exciting.
Joe Nemechek second, Shane Meal, Ron Hornaday, Mike Bliss, the top 5.
Jamie to make a run. I mean, Michael's doing everything he can.
And the white flag is up. Final lap at Daytona.
And Junior just not letting let Michael get right behind him. He keeps moving around on the racetrack. Michael is on the outside of him, inside of him. He can't get a good pull on the 8 car.
Yeah, he's breaking that draft as much as he can.
And the cars behind him just aren't able to push him hard enough to get to Junior. What you got here is a case of the fastest car pulling the pack around. Half a lap to go.
Wasn't that Michael just said, I can't get up to him?
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead every lap on July 4th at Daytona. His 4th consecutive NASCAR Busch Series restrictor plate win and his 3rd in 3 tries this season. Earnhardt Jr. takes the Winn-Dixie 250. Dominant performance tonight. Leading all 100 laps as they come to the white flag. Final lap of Speedweeks 2004 Daytona. Can anyone draft by the 8 car and pick up the win, or will it be Dale Earnhardt Jr. with the sweep? Richard Childress Racing associated drivers lined up behind Earnhardt Jr. But no one's been able to pass him for the last 30 laps.
And they just can't get close enough. The 27 can't close up on the rear bumper to make a run. It's not that he doesn't want to, he just can't.
Final turn. Final chance, and it's not going to be enough. After a big day and a win in the Daytona 500 yesterday, Dale Earnhardt Jr. His 3rd consecutive NASCAR Busch Series win here at Daytona International Speedway. His 3rd win of Speedweeks 2004.
What did we say? His father won 5 of these in a row?
5 straight, yeah.
And he wants to.
Trying to chase down Dale Earnhardt Jr. and see what they can do in these final 2 laps.
Ready. Green.
Man, Earnhardt gets great restarts. I mean, that's the 2nd one in a row. He just smoked him.
What a restart.
Kenseth try to rally back off 2. Got a little ground going on him.
Yo, was that deep?
He's right there.
White flag. One more lap.
White flag.
Can Kenseth get close enough to him? Watch the back bumper.
Watch turn 3. Watch how far he goes in.
Hello. Oh, not quite close enough. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins it.
Good finish.
Good job, gang. Real good job.
And we got through the green-white checker without another crash, which I wasn't sure was going to happen. First NASCAR Busch Series win at Bristol for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His 2nd win in 4 tries so far this season, and his 20th career Busch Series win in his 83rd start.
But will tonight be the night? Or Kevin Harvick, who started 42nd and runs 3rd.
I think that 8 car is going to have to mess up here somehow, because he's just got too strong a car on these restarts and everywhere. He's just strong, man. They ain't pull away.
Green flag will next see the white, and if we go caution free, it'll be the checker.
Bet you threw that in there.
That if?
That if.
You see Carl Edwards in the 60 car going to the high side. This is a battle for 5th with Mike Wallace in the 1.
Single file restart. Kyle Busch had to start at the tail end.
But look at the run J.J. Yaley got in the 18 car. He's going to go by both of them down the back straightaway. There you see Earnhardt Jr. putting the block on Vickers twice down the back straightaway.
Denny Hamlin in trouble. No caution. If the caution waves, the race is over.
I think it's got a wave. There's cars all over the place.
Hamlin's moving.
White flag.
Junior by 2 car lengths. But Vickers is there, and he has Harvick tied tight to his bumper.
Boy, that was a mighty aggressive block there by Junior going into one.
Daryl, he's driving the thing out the rearview mirror about as much as he is out the windshield. Now, there are those two children's cars to the high side off turn 2.
Junior just got such a whale of a run off of the turn 2 that time. I just don't think they can get to him.
3 ahead of that group in your mirror. Everybody's nose to tail.
Junior stretching it out. That leaves 4 cars to fight for second. Here comes Yaley back, the pole sitter, trying to break into the top 4. And off the final turn, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scores his 21st NASCAR Busch Series victory.
Carl Edwards fought his way back to a top 5 finish, finished 5th.
Oh man, we got Ashton Lewis going around here at the line by himself.
You heard the fireworks, and I think Lewis's tires blow out as he's spun to a halt. Dale Earnhardt Jr. led 88 of 103 laps tonight. He took the lead and never looked back.
For great finishes, doesn't it?
No, it does. It's why the race car drivers love racing on this place. It's a favorite among many of them.
Pace car to pit road. One chance for a green-white checkered finish. 2 laps to go when they get the green. Carl Edwards leads. Robbie Gordon second. Earnhardt, Mears, Kenseth, and Martin.
Tell you what, Robbie Gordon got a pretty good restart right there. Everybody else is doing a little bit of that mirror driving we talked about earlier, but Robbie got a good restart. He's right on the back. He's going to take a look, and Earnhardt's going to be up on the high side. Carl Edwards has got his mirrors full. He's a little bit loose off of 2. He's sideways.
Edwards is around.
And he got turned. Oh.
Caution flag is out. The race is over. We'll have to wait and get the official scoring. We'll wait on word from NASCAR. Earnhardt in the 8. Robbie Gordon in the 88. Let's go back and take a look.
Okay, you see these guys are racing hard. Carl Edwards gets a little bit loose right there. These guys are still hard on the gas. He gets tagged a little bit by the 8 car and then turned right across from right across Robbie's nose.
Another look.
And I mean, you know, you're in a situation here. You're racing. It's the end of the race. You know, probably if that would have been lap 20, there would have been a lot different outcome. But you know, Junior saw him get a little bit loose, and he started turning, and you gotta go. I mean, this is for the win.
And Robbie had said that Carl got loose on the previous restart as well. On board with Earnhardt.
Be an interesting shot. There you go. He's got a really good run right here. Now watch Carl's car get loose. Right there, he gets loose. Junior's got a good run, and you know, he gets in the back of the bumper and turns him. I mean, there's no two ways about it, but a lot of things happened at once there.
NASCAR is going to hold cars 8 and 88. They're going to look at the finish, or where the race finished. Again, one attempt at green-white checkers. If the caution comes out, and here comes Carl Edwards back out on the track.
Carl runs into the 8 car.
And he waved to him. See you tomorrow, I think he said. I'm going home. Car 8 to victory lane. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the race winner.
The winner. Nice job.
Yeah, and Bristol's next week. This is Michigan.
Well, and Carl's had a few run-ins.
And he hasn't. And the thing is, it hasn't been Carl's fault. I mean, Pocono was not his fault. And
Let's also mention the rules for the green-white checker. Once the leader has taken the white flag, If the caution waves at any point after that, the race is over. If the caution comes out before the leader takes the white flag on the track, then we'll try it again.
Up to 3 times.
Pace car off. Earnhardt, Harvick, Logano, Keselowski, Stenhouse, Sachs, green flag.
Whew. Junior wanted to push, and he got it right from the very beginning. Man, Joey Logano was all over him. Here comes Harvick and Keselowski back on the outside, though.
Brendan Gaughan bobbing into the outside lane, coming into the picture. 62 car with a push from Clint Boyer. Whoa. Contact there.
They keep him straight for now.
That was Kligerman on the back of Harvick. Gaughan with a run to the outside, now bump to the inside.
Yeah, the bump drafting's getting a lot harder here, and I'm not sure these guys can keep control of these cars like that.
Meanwhile, Earnhardt Jr. and Logano have shot out ahead of the pack. If they get to the white flag before a caution flag, then the race is in its last lap.
Looks like they're going to do that. White flag in the air.
White flag at Daytona. Stenhouse in the mix in the 6 car.
If those front two get side by side, that could open the door for Stenhouse in that 6. He's had a great run all night.
Kyle Busch still bottled up back in traffic. He's 11th.
It's like Logano might be waiting until turn 4. He's getting a run right now.
Stenhouse pushing. Here goes Keselowski.
Got a wreck at 3. Keep digging. Keep coming.
There is a car in the wall behind them. Here they come to the checkered flag.
You got him, man.
And Earnhardt is going to drive a number 3 car to victory lane at Daytona again. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Well, but damn. Good job, guys. I'll say you again, thanks 88 crew for the pit stop. Tony Jr., I appreciate your work, man. I love winning races with you, buddy.
Incredible. I don't know if it's you guys, but that's chills
good work,
right
TJ.
there.
You did a good job. You guys built a hell of a race car.
And Austin Dillon says, how did I get to 3rd? Because I haven't been anywhere near the front of this pack. And now that I'm here, I'm trying to take advantage of it. Remember on the start of the heat earlier, 3 wide into turn 1 on the bottom. That's the move that Dale Jr. just made as well. Look out for that.
It's time for overtime on FS1, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Here we go from Richmond.
So Ty got the restart that he had to get right there. We'll see what happens in turn 1.
Oh, good corner by Dale Jr. He's able to clear Dillon.
Dale Jr. slides up into the race lead. And he's going to get back to the overtime line before we see the caution. This race is official. Dale Jr. off the turn 4. White flag in the air trying to deliver here at Richmond.
Ty Dillon said, isn't it official yet, Adam? I got a half a lap here to try to do something with Dale Jr.
He's dominated the afternoon. Never won in his own equipment. Junior with 3 career wins at Richmond. Last start here came in 2002. Whoa. He hasn't forgotten how to do it here. Dale Jr. wins at Richmond, $100,000 for Ty Dillon.
That's good stuff.
He gave him a shot there in the turn 3. He tried to get to him.
Good job, guys.
Great job.
Elliott Sadler comes home 3rd. Top 5 for Daniel Suarez and Cole Custer.